everybody. It's me, Michelle, again, and I had a friend, and I hope he's still my friend. I mean, even though sometimes he makes me a little frustrated, I still want to be his friend. He wrote me, and he still seemed to be upset with me over a disagreement we had a long time ago. But he was talking about how, like, there's differences between us. Like, he said, I don't know if there is a truth. You think there is one. And I got to thinking about that. I mean, I may actually start another page called Michelle's Philosophy, where I talk about, because I love philosophy. I love talking about it. And it got me thinking, what is truth? Is it what we know? What we can prove? And I got to thinking, and I'm like, maybe it's a mixture of facts, evidence, and personal experience in there. That when, like, me, I have an apron over my dress. That's a fact. It's true. I mean, there is no in between in it. I mean, I have an apron tied on my dress. That's, a truth. Like, I think with morality, it's, a little gray in some areas, but things like if you were to kick a baby or kick a puppy, they would cry and be in pain, and you're like, oh, well, I didn't feel it. No, but they did. You're invalidating their experience. What you thought was good out of that, what you thought, doesn't matter. You cause someone else suffering. I mean, definitions of words is tricky because things like socialism. Bernie Sanders is a socialist, people say, and he's not. He's really not. But how do we know that the definition of socialism really isn't something else? I mean, will we find new information? So I understand what he's saying in some senses like that. But I think he thinks that any time anyone thinks they know truth, it makes them arrogant, and that's simply not the case at all. All it means is that you look at the evidence. Are they factual? And can you, have you experienced this yourself? Or you don't even have to experience it, but, it just made me think. I was like, some things in life are true. Some things you can't measure. That's true. Like, I like apples better than oranges. Can I prove that apples are factually and better than oranges? No, I can't. And some people are like, well, we know they're healthier, maybe for some people, but what about some people who may be allergic to apples? Wouldn't be real healthy of them to eat something that they're allergic to, right? So, I understand where he's coming from, but I really do think, yeah, there is some truth. But I think some things are just personal experience. I think it just depends. Some people loved high school. So when they say high school was great for them, that's a truth. Their experience was a good one. Someone like me, I hated high school. So who's right? Both. My experience was horrible. But that doesn't make high school itself horrible. It made my experience horrible. So I think it's best to kind of try to separate. I think a lot of times all of us, including me, we value our experience so much we kind of override that other people have experiences too. Have a good one, everybody.